Hi everyone. I want to take a moment to move us through how the course learning objectives for applied qualitative research are realized through the module learning objectives for each method. I'm going to use narrative analysis as an example. You begin each unit by describing the ways we discover and interpret knowledge of qualitative research methodologies as they relate to daily life. We do that through a lecture and a quiz to make sure you have foundational knowledge. I also assign you readings. We then move on to articulating the fundamental stages of research design and our ability to execute secondary research, which means understand the other studies that have been done and how they're going to inform our primary research study. We do that first through infographics that will explain what you've learned about each method. This one will focus on the narrative method. And we'll also have some practice analyses to make sure you understand how to apply the concepts to data I've collected before you collect your own data. We will then move on to evaluating the merits of research studies that employ qualitative design. Now, this is where you're going to have a project pitch. And for this particular module, it'll be focused on narrative. So you'll say what topic you want to research for your narrative study, how you are going to find an interview on this particular subject in the time that we have. And then we will work to create questions. And then you will give us a preview of the data you've collected and the kind of narrative analysis that you're going to do with that data. So it's going to be a series of steps. There will be reminders to keep replying to that particular discussion board to make sure you are ready to do this analysis. Now, we also have a learning objective to communicate research findings in a variety of formats conducive to both academic and general audiences. And we're going to start with the general audience. And you're going to make what's called a Twitter PowerPoint. And what that is, it's how academics sometimes share their knowledge on social media. And it's just a series of slides that say, here's the topic, here's how it was researched, here's what we found, and here's why it's important. And that way I can catch to make sure that you are able to articulate your findings and walk us through how that happened. It also gives you a preview of each other's assignments. And last, you're going to create a final analysis. And in that final analysis, you articulate the fundamental stages through your method. You evaluate other qualitative studies in your lit review. You implement your narrative research, and then you enact ethical primary research.